Oh my gosh, hi guys, it's Cheryl here coming to you with the journal magic. Today we're going to be talking about 3 different types of journaling, and this is going to be amazing for you whether you're an existing journaler or a brand new journaler. If you want to like zhuzh up your magic or use some new techniques, this is where you want to be, okay? So of course you're going to use the different types depending on what it is that you're looking to work through, what it is that you really want to achieve, and it's super easy. So you're going to need 3 things to get started. The first one, of course, being le pen. Second of all, a journal or a piece of paper. And then third of all, a quiet place. You want to have something that you can be with you and yourself and like thinking in your mind and like playing and all that sort of stuff. So set yourself up for success. Have a great atmosphere there as well. So the 3 different types of journaling is pre-manifestation, post-manifestation, and last but not least, introspective. Ooh. So pre-manifestation. So this is you deciding what is going to happen. Now, this is really charting the outcome of what you want, kind of shaping up what it is that what's going to happen for you. So this is really, really juicy, whether it's like an experience that you're going to go through, if it's like a new event or something like that, or you just want to take more charge of your life and feel more confident in doing the things that you want to do. This is super juicy if you're going to be going into a job interview, if you're going to be going on a date, or if you're just not having a really great day, or if you want to have a good day. This is how you're going to start it. You're like, hey, you know what? This is what I want to attract into my life. So when you chart out the outcome that you want, you focus on what it is that you want. You step into the feeling of the magic, and you actually naturally open up the floodgates for that to happen. So I dare you to try this the first morning that you wake up after seeing this, writing all this magic out and seeing how great your day is going to be, okay? When you focus on what it is that you want, you step into the feeling of it, you naturally allow it to come into your life. It opens up the floodgates. Heaven and earth will move. The universe will do the things, but then your brain will also look for different opportunities for you to have the thing that you say that you want. Yes. Now, if being too specific gets too emotional, like you feel icky, there's a lot of pressure, there's a lot of shame, there's a lot of guilt, the best thing to do is actually back off of it. So get a little bit less specific. Whether it's you want to feel just powerful today, or feel accepted today, or feel happy today, or talk about joy. Like, what is it, the feeling that you want to walk through that day with? My favorite feeling to play with right now is the feeling of success. So what does success feel like? It feels like juicy and nutritious and like happy and expansive and confident and clear. So work on those things and play with those things. Also, one thing too is, again, with being too specific, if you're like wanting to be more specific but you're having difficulty, remember when you were a kid and you still thought that Santa was real? I know, it was back in the day. So you just asked for things because you wanted them. You're not like, oh, I can't have this because Santa doesn't have Amazon. No, you just asked them for the things that you wanted. And that's the same way that you're going to start your day. So number 2 is the post-manifestational journaling. So this is actually after something has obviously occurred. So usually this is really great at the end of the day to summarize like what has actually gone on, and allows you to either steep deeper in the feeling of something that's really good that has happened, or allows you to understand like why something actually occurred. Now, this is kind of tricky and you need to be very focused on this. So if you're writing about something great that happened, get into all the details, the feelings, like the smells, the touches, the tastes, like do your best to put yourself back into there. Why? Because the more that you do that, the easier it is to come to you again. If it's something that you didn't really want, when you're writing about this, make sure that you're in a space where emotionally you're not attached. You don't feel shame or guilt or any of that sort of stuff, because that's just actually going to amplify the thing that you don't want to have in your life. So if you're in a space where you can look at it again scientifically, like just straight up feedback, like, okay, well, why did this occur? Oh, because I was feeling not good enough or blah, blah, blah. And that what allowed this to happen. So make sure that you take that with a grain of salt and make sure that you do it at a time that's right for you. Lastly, number 3, it's introspection. Da, da. So what's the point of introspection? Of course, let's dig around into a current feeling. So usually that happens when there's like a problem or something that you're like, okay, I don't feel good. I don't know why. And I don't know exactly where this is coming from. So instead of like you swirling this conversation around your head and having the same thoughts, the same feelings, the same questions, the same conversations over and over and not getting anywhere, you're going to write them down. You're going to get them out of your brain onto the paper, and then that's going to allow your left side of the brain, which is the creative, problem-solving part of your brain, come and help you and get out of this conundrum and stop wasting time. When you're approaching this, there's a couple different ways you can do that. I always like to start with a free form writing. So this is you just writing out like, okay, I feel this, I feel that. Like whatever is coming to your head goes onto the page without any filter or anything like that. Then as you go along and you get very clear on what the problem is, what you're looking to work through, et cetera, then you can start doing the back and forth, asking yourself questions. Like, why is it that I feel this way about this? Or I wonder what is the root of this? Like, I feel this way about taxes. Business taxes make me feel oogly. Not very many things make me feel oogly. I get upset, I get frustrated, I get frightened, I feel fear. But why? Because I just really don't want to mess up with this. Like, there's a lot of things I can mess up with. I don't want to mess up with the tax man, right? So writing out all of the insecurities that I have around there, why, and then going into like, why do I feel insecure? Because I don't feel blah, blah, blah. Or, what is it that I need to do in order to change this? Or how do I really want to feel about this? I really want to feel confident and secure and like that I've got that part of my business handled. So in writing out what it is that you are going through, answering that question, getting to the root of it, and then going into the whole part of what is it that you want and really spending like a paragraph writing out the feelings, the emotions, the situations that you really want, that's what's going to let you have it. So, did you get all that? It was 3 juicy tips. Juicy tips. So, of course, you've got your post-manifestation, your pre-manifestation, and your introspection. And using those 3 tools are really going to let you amplify your journaling magic and manifest more of what you want, or get more of what you want, or be more creative, or be more happy. So, you deserve that. And with that, that concludes this video. I also really enjoy my nails. Can you tell? You have an amazing rest of your day, and then comment below on how you decided to use it and how it's been useful in your life.